Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Michigan's offense comes on the field to open this game. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Same tailback, another carry. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You want to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And the quarterback will just sneak it now.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Wolverines pick up enough for a first down here. Handoff heading left. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a fumble. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second, the coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. They'll run it to the left. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Wolverines will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. And now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he released it. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Fighting off the defender. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. A new set of downs after that completion. Heading left after the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back's got it again. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Second down play coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And he's got it from 49 yards out front. A powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Oh, here comes the reverse. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. He steps out at the 4, close to a big 6. Still a great play. First and goal here for the offense. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. That's a second and goal play for the offense. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him up 3. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Caught over the middle. It's McMillan. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. He's up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught on the outside. It's McMillan. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that one's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Powerful running here. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch. It's Ware. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Tackled there by the defense. So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards. They came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's fourth down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the...
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Quarterback drops back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double cover.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll run it here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. He finds the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's McMillan. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling. No huddle now for the offense. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fist, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On the run here. Lets it go. Finds his man. It's Ware. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo. Looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there, but, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Fine time. Moving to his left. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Now play number 9 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He was perfect on his first attempt, but this is tougher from 49 yards away. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? We'll call the counter run here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down after that previous play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle to the 35. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the ball. Just trying to get rid of it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He lets it go on the move. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. First down here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll feed the back again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Pulls it in. It's Ware. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead. So you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Defense is coming after him. Under pressure, just lets it go. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The sure hands. It's McMillan. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
That's caught. It's McMillan. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on third and long. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again? Or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And tackled after a small pickup there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Third down after that running play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The back's got it. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up a third down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. Fielded at the 25. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. They're going to run it here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Hold it. Offense.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd, hey, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Offense now operating in the red zone.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Yeah, he's set. Here's 2nd down. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be a 39-yard attempt. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. He's brought down out at the 46.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a pretty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
linebackers making some adjustments now. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Here's the second down play. The Wolverines pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play. And